Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Manifest with Psychic J podcast. My name is Jyoti Dogra, and I'm a manifestation coach, occultist, and a multiple six-figure entrepreneur. My mission is to empower everybody I come across to achieve all their goals, be it career, finance, or relationship. I help people to see their potential beyond their limits and achieve everything their heart desires. If you're looking for help to manifest it all in your life, then you're at the right place. I will help you to unlock the door of abundance by making you find your own limits and rewire them so that you live your life without any limits and fully expressed. Sit back, relax, and let me provide you a roadmap to take you from where you are to where you want to go in life. Thank you for joining me here today. Let us start. Hey everybody, how are you all doing? I hope you guys are doing well, and I welcome you all to the third episode of Manifest with Psychic J podcast. So today here on this podcast, we are going to discuss something which comes to me usually from my students, my followers. It's one of the most famous questions that people ask me as to how can they become a vibrational match to their desire so that they can manifest fast in their life. And today I'm going to share one of the techniques that I am practicing since the very beginning of my conscious manifestation journey. And it has been super helpful, and it quickly, realigns you, raises your vibration, and immediately pushes you towards your desire faster. So today we are going to spill the beans. Are you ready? So whenever you feel like you cannot manifest something because you haven't manifested it before in your life, or you kind of feel that your goals are out of your reach, and all of this kind of blocks your thought process, and it lowers your vibration, and in turn blocks your manifestation, you can apply this trick and it is going to help you, right? So now let us analyze what mistake we have been doing and then how to change it. So every time you try to manifest something, you might be setting your intention something like, I wanted this, or I have this, right? So it is always in this form of I want this, I want that, I want blah, 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 or I have this, or I have that, or blah, 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 blah. So there is a very big problem in this statement. And the problem is that when you say to yourself that I want something, like I want this or I want that, you are actually telling your subconscious mind that you don't have it. Right? So when you're telling that you want something, you're basically telling your subconscious mind that you don't have it. That's why you want it, right? So you basically come from an energy of lack. Let me repeat it for you. That you don't have something and you want it. And what happens is lack creates more lack. So that is why you keep on attracting circumstances in life where you keep on feeling that you don't have this, you don't have that, or whatever. Right? And this kind of becomes a loop in your life where you constantly are stuck in situations that you don't have things that you are repeatedly asking for. And all of this leads to frustration. All of this piles up, frustrates you, and you start feeling if this law of attraction jazz exists, or all of this is bullshit and it does not work, or maybe it just works for selected people. And I'm sure you might be able to relate with this, right? So today, how to counter this problem that we have been making? What you have to do is, instead of saying I want, you have to replace this with thank you for. So instead of saying that I want this, I want that, you are going to replace it with thank you for this, thank you for that, right? So when you say thank you for something, you are basically telling your subconscious mind that you already have it, right? You already have that thing, and that's why you are thankful for it. So here in this situation, there is no lack energy. Instead, there is an energy of gratitude that you have something and you're showing gratitude towards that thing, right? So what happens is, as soon as when you attempt things from this perspective, as soon as you desire for something, it gets manifested in your vibrational plane, your energy plane, and it is already done for you. So in the previous situation, you were telling yourself that it is not your reality and it hasn't happened and you're waiting for it. But here, when you approach things from this perspective, when you try to say thank you from the very get-go, that thing basically gets manifested in your energy plane. And now what you have to do is you just have to become a vibrational match, taking the path of the least resistance to make it a reality in the physical plane, right? So you just have to high your vibration so that that desire or that goal which has manifested in your energy plane, by taking the path of least resistance, by applying the law of action, you will be able to manifest it in your physical reality as well. Is it easy, right? Is it making sense? So how to start this process of becoming a vibrational match and manifesting things faster in your life by using this energy of gratitude? How to do it? So you basically have to start with things that you already have in your life first. And then as the list will go on, where you will be showing gratitude for everything in your life, as the list will proceed, you will start including things that you do not have right now in the physical world, but they just exist in the energy plane. And it will soon become your reality in the physical plane because you're manifesting and you're already showing gratitude for it, right? So the key here is to basically start with the most basic of things that you already have, and the most basic because so that your subconscious mind do not reject it immediately, right? Because what happens is when we are in low vibration, because when we are stuck in this loop where we are not able to manifest, it is very hard for our subconscious mind to believe things immediately. So when you're trying to show gratitude, and instead of showing gratitude for things that you already have, if instead of that you immediately start your list with things that you want to manifest, your subconscious mind is going to reject it. All right. So you first have to bring your subconscious mind into that state where it believes whatever you're writing or whatever you're saying is a truth. Right? So that is why you will start with the most basic of things that you already have. Instead of saying things like, thank you for $1 billion, or thank you for the penthouse, or thank you for the private jet, your subconscious mind is going to take it as a plain lie, and it is going to reject it. And it is not going to believe it. And if you do not believe it, it is not going to manifest in your life. So this is why I always advise my students, and I also practice it myself. It works for me. It has worked for my students. And today I'm teaching this to you as well, that you have to start with the most basic of things that we usually take for granted in our life and we do not really pay attention. So today you are going to start your list with those things. And that list of yours can look something like, thank you for my perfectly working body. Thank you for the roof over my head. Thank you for the 3-course meal that I have. Thank you for my job. Thank you for my books. Thank you for my business. Thank you for my clients. Thank you for my family. Thank you for my friends, etc., etc., etc. Right? So you basically have to make a list of whatever comes to your mind. And it should start with the most basic of things and most random of things, right? So that when you start with most basic and most random of things and you start paying gratitude, listing all the things one by one, when you're doing this, you're basically putting your mind in that gratitude zone. So now your subconscious mind will start believing, okay, this person is saying thank you for this because it exists in their life. Okay, thank you for this, thank you for that, thank you for that, thank you for that. Now your subconscious mind will not reject it. So that is why start with the most basic and most random things and then proceed, right? And when you start doing this, you will realize that you already have so much to be grateful for around you already, which we do not really pay attention to in our normal day-to-day life. And then as you continue saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for all the things one by one, you will notice that you will start feeling very good and your vibrations are automatically rising. All right. So when you will start saying thank you for the most random and most basic of things, and you'll make this list and you will say thank you one by one, you will automatically see as you proceed with your list, your vibration is getting higher and higher. And you will automatically start feeling more abundant and more high vibe as you proceed. And then once you start feeling this surge of energy and you start feeling this high vibe state, now this is the point where you're going to start including things that you don't have yet, but you're trying to manifest. All right, because now your vibrations are high, your subconscious mind is in the state of acceptance and it is going to believe whatever you write from here on. All right, so now from here on, your list is going to include all the things that you're trying to manifest. So your goals are going to come in that you don't already have, but you're manifesting and you're trying to say thank you for them because it is already a reality of yours in the energy plane. So now you're going to include things like thank you for the dream job, So whatever is your dream job, put details, it'll be good. Thank you for my soulmate, add details. Thank you for the dream house, add details, whatever. All right. So this is basically how you get in alignment with the vibration of your desires quickly. So this is basically a quick hack. And there is also a law of nature which states that whenever you have gratitude for something in life and you show gratitude for things, those things multiplies in your life. So whatever you will say thank you for and pay attention to is automatically going to show up more and more in your life. So if you want all the good things in your life more and more, you have to say thank you for them, right? All right. So it was a super quick episode. With this, we come to the end of the podcast. And before I leave, let me just quickly revise so that you do not forget and we kind of have a revamp. So what you have to basically do is you have to say thank you instead of I want or I have. Because when you say thank you, you acknowledge the fact that your manifestation is already a reality in the energy plane. And now you're showing gratitude for that. So you are not coming from the energy of lack, which you otherwise do when you say things like I want or I have, but now you're instead coming from the energy of gratitude, right? So yeah, this was my quick hack for you, a quick lesson, and I hope you enjoyed listening to this as much as I enjoyed recording it for you. Go ahead, try from today onwards, and let me know how your life changes with this in times to come. Also, share this podcast with somebody who you think will benefit from it. And if you would leave a review, give it a rating, it would mean the world to me. And let me also know what you want to hear next from me in my Instagram DMs. Link is in the description. And I will speak to you very, very soon. You guys take care. Bye-bye.